Всем привет, добро пожаловать на YouTube канал World Hockey. В этом видео мы посмотрим обзор матча группового этапа Кубка мира 1996 года между сборными России и Канады. Кубок мира 96 проходил в нескольких городах и даже странах. В нем участвовали 8 команд, которых разделили на две группы. Европейская группа – Швеция, Чехия, Финляндия, Германия. Матчи в этой группе проходили в Стокгольме, Хельсинки, Праге и в немецком городе Гармиш-Партенкирхен. В североамериканской группе оказались США, Канада, Россия и Словакия. Здесь же игры проходили только на территории Северной Америки, в Нью-Йорке, Филадельфии, Монреале, Оттаве и Ванкувере. Кубок мира является преемником Кубка Канады, который последний раз проводился в 1991 году. То есть в 1996 году прошел первый Кубок мира в истории хоккея. Перед началом турнира был большой ажиотаж среди болельщиков, ведь им предстояло увидеть в деле лучших хоккеистов планеты тех лет. Команду России на этом турнире возглавлял Борис Михайлов, которому удалось собрать, возможно, одну из самых сильных сборных России по именам за всю историю. Вы только послушайте эти фамилии: Могильный, Федоров, Зубов, Фетисов, Каспарайтис, Яшин, Жамнов, Хабибулин, Ковалев, Гончар, Житник. Среди российских звезд того времени не участвовал в турнире только Павел Буре, он получил травму, а также Валерий Каменский и Владимир Константинов, который через год вынужденно завершит карьеру. У канадцев был не менее звездный состав. В воротах Кертис Джозеф и Мартин Брадо. В обороне Роб Блейк, Пол Кофи, Адам Фуд, Скотт Нидермайер и Скотт Стивенс. В нападении Тео Флёри, Элик Линдрас, Джо Сакик, Брэндон Шенехан, Стив Айзерман, Род Бриндемор, Марк Месье и, конечно же, капитан Уэйн Грецки. Матч состоялся 29 августа на переполненной арене General Motors Place в Ванкувере. В воротах у российской сборной сыграл голкипер Winnipeg Jets Николай Хабибулин. В воротах у канадцев Кертис Джозеф из Эдмонтона.
There's Fedorov. He is starting with wingers Mogilny and Nemchinov for Russia. The defense pairing will be Sergei Zubov, Vladimir Malakov. In front of Curtis Joseph, Desjardins and Stevens. Lindros gets the start at center ice with Primo and Shanahan on the wings. This is a big Canadian team, and Glenn Sather told me today will come at them hard and hit them often. Well, we'll see. This one is underway. Lindros is on the puck. Canada on the attack immediately. Fetisov, the veteran, back in his own zone. The captain of Russia coming to center, winding up. The shot is nowhere near the net. Kovalev trying to center it. And again, back to the line. Escape it, shot, stop, rebound, score! Kovalev gets the rebound with the shot from the blue line stopped by Joseph. And Kovalev gives Russia a 1-0 lead.
Well, some poor point coverage in the defensive zones setup for Team Canada allowed the shot from the point, and you're going to see it right here. Yushkevich is going to make this shot. Look where he's standing. Nobody coming out to him, and Joseph makes the stop.
Уже на третьей минуте сборная России открыла счет в матче. После броска Дмитрия Юшкевича первым на добивании оказался Алексей Ковалев. Также ассистентский балл на свой счет записал Вячеслав Фетисов. 1-0.
On the fly, coming in, angle shot, Abibulin sharp. Desjardins kept it in. Kasparaitis came flying in there, hit his man, he went down, and Messier got the elbow up on him, and he is going.
Here it is right here, and you can see that Messier gave Kasparaitis a little bit of the leather right in the face, and so Mark Messier will get a penalty for elbowing, and one that was pretty easy to call.
Canada. Lindros can't find the pass. Rush on a power play now. Nicolishin has left the penalty box. They're up 1-0 on Team Canada. Nearing the halfway mark of this first period. Good work in on the boards. Canada killing lots of time in there. Lindros and Kasparaitis are going to go at it. Can you believe it? This Kasparaitis is a tough nut. for Russia. And I don't have to tell you about number 88 for Canada. Boy, were they rocking each other in on the boards. And Lindros was dragging the puck with his skates, and Kasparaitis didn't like it and came back at the big guy. And here's what happened.
Kasparaitis will get up and he'll be coming right back. He has no fear. And Eric Lindros, who was being handled in the defensive zone coverage in a kind of a nasty fashion by Kasparaitis, finally got frustrated. It went on for about 20 seconds. 11 Kasparaitis against Lindros 88. And Lindros is a tough guy to pin, as you can see, but Kasparaitis will not let him go. And he will not back away. And he lost the fight. But every one of his teammates have gone to him, I'm sure, and told him that's exactly what we have to do. Stand up to the physical play of Canada.
Tennis penalty. So Russia has the extra man on there now. They're up 1-0. Here's the touch in front. Score! Down boots for Canada.
Играя в меньшинстве, канадцы сравняли счет. Отличный форчек продемонстрировал Линден, который сыграл в корпус против Зубова, затем отдал передачу на вершину, где находился Дампус, который забросил первую шайбу на турнире в ворота Николая Хабибуллина. 1-1.
Good setup by Messier. Hit a leg and bounced away from the net. Big pressure by Canada on the power play. Niedermeyer stopping it on the backhand, however. Now it's Desjardins. Shoots! Score! 2-1. Canada.
Some excellent offensive puck control on this power play. And Desjardins shows you just get the puck on the net. That's all he wanted to do. And Habibulin couldn't find it.
На 15-й минуте первого периода канадцы вышли вперед. С передач Марка Месье и Скотта Нидермайера щелчком от синей линии отличился Эрик Дежарне. 2-1.
Primo shot one at the net. Knocked down in front. Fetisov lost it. Shanahan! He's hauled down, trying to get the shot away. Did get it away, but not all of it. And a penalty to Fetisov. 2-1 Canada. Niedermeyer. And to poke it back in front of his own net. The Messier coming up through the middle. Beautiful pass. Score! Shanahan. 3-1 Canada. What a play.
What a pass by Mark Messier.
What a pass is right, Harry. Watch it.
This is exactly the way.
Чуть меньше 3 минут оставалось до окончания первого периода, как кленовые листья увеличили свое преимущество. Великолепную передачу отдал Марк Месье на Брэндона Шенахана, который вышел 1 на 1 и броском между ног забросил шайбу в ворота сборной России. 3-1.
That is Alexei Yashin at center ice for Russia. Couldn't win the draw. Niedermeyer, big crowd in front. Gets set. Shoots. Stop. Big rebound for him. He and Lindros jump on it. Lindros swinging away. Kasparaitis and Lindros again in on the boards. Lindros threw it at the net. Habibulin stopped it with a stick. Lindros flipped the high one. That'll bounce down near the line. And Primo is offside.
Well, this big line of Primo, Shanahan, and Lindros.
Fetisov, number 2 for Russia. And this is Fedorov trying to get some room and does not find it. Desjardins bumping with him now. Puck is loose out in front. Down is Joseph to steer it away. Little battle in on the boards with a big crowd. Fedorov shot, knocked down in the crease, and Joseph was sprawling out of the net. And he grabbed it.
In the lineup tonight, right. We've only got 1 to dozen. And he's not dressed.
We're referring to Sergei Berezan. Just as they knock it in.
Here he comes off the blue line, takes the pass. See him back up there at the top.
Так же, как и первую, вторую 20-минутку россияне начали очень бодро. Уже на 3-й минуте из передач Андрея Николишина и Алексея Жамнова шайбу забросил защитник Владимир Малахов, отлично подключившись к атаке. 3-2.
Now, if the other one was in, do they both count?
They'll rule out.
Will they?
Well, yeah, I think they rule out this one.
Well, I think then they're only going to get one.
Play should have been stopped if the first one had gone in. We'll watch Fedorov come in on this one.
Well, here, the first one was no goal.
Меньше минуты прошло после гола Малахова, как россияне сравняли счет. Дариус Каспарайтис отдавал передачу на Могильного, но та пришла ему в коньки и рикошетом от борта вывела Федорова практически 1 на 1 с Джозефом. Сергей броском в дальний верхний угол сделал счет 3-3.
Kasparaitis again. Up across center is Kozlov, dumping it in on the net. Look out! Score! Joseph had no idea where it was. It was in behind him, near the line, and nobody could clear it.
Well, when the puck went in the net, there was a Russian player in the net. Now the question is, did he go in on his own or was he forced in? If he went in on his own, that goal won't count. If he was forced in, and that's why Gregson's calling upstairs to see why the Russian player was in the net when the puck went. But the first mistake was made by Curtis Joseph, who lost this puck. And I don't think that goal's going to count because Larionov, in attempting to spear the puck and knock it into the net, went in on his own. And he was in the crease because the crease involves the net, or the area under the net. So there's the first problem. Now here comes Larionov. Nobody knocked him in.
Шайба после броска Козлова не была засчитана, так как Игорь Ларионов находился в воротах канадской сборной.
Throwing it at the net, and Joseph again stopped it with a stick this time, taking no chances, and held on to it. Kovalev threw a left hand in there on Coffey.
This fight could go on forever with no punches being thrown. Kovalev and Coffey. Kovalev went to the net and kind of bumped Curtis Joseph, and then this is what resulted.
Watch it. Lemieux and Fetisov are squared off near the blue line. You see him up to the right of your screen now. There they go. And in the corner again, in on the boards.
Yashin and Foot are having quite a little conference here. And down in front of Curtis Joseph, Yuskevich is talking to Adam Graves.
But Lemieux and Fetisov were locked for a long time. Now we're having a little chat.
Well, they both players now know what the other had for the game meal. I can guarantee you that. Their faces were an inch apart.
Now Kovalenko wants a piece of Lemieux. This animosity was building from the exhibition game in Calgary. You could tell no love lost here. Just like the good old days. Russia and Canada. Let us go. He's number 55, but Larionov picked it up and kept going. Got it back to Kozlov, couldn't handle it. Kozlov on the boards against Trevor Linden. Pass picked off by Niedermeyer. He wants to go. Niedermeyer trying to pull away from Gonchar. Dropped it back. Shot. Dumfus coming close. Good passing inside the line, and the drop pass for Dumfus. Fedorov takes a swing at it, comes in. Nemchinov with him. Nemchinov for the net. Great save by Joseph, sliding along in front of the goal crease. Ogilvy beating it back, and the weak shot to Curtis Joseph, and he hangs on to it. We're still tied. 3 goals apiece. Fed it in on the right wing boards. Comes back in front of the net. Close call right to the line. Didn't get in. And it's cleared out. Stevens fired one ahead quickly. Linden is on the left wing. Gretzky tossed it back. The shot. Linden coming in there. Another shot. Khabibulin down. Gretzky went by it. 18 seconds left in the period. They almost had the lead back. Kovalenko going up over the line for Russia. Turning away from Stevens. And Joseph comes up with a dandy. Another shot in there wide of the net. And the horn goes to end the second period. They nearly scored at one end on Heavy Bullen. And then Joseph comes up with his best save.
Boy, an acrobatic stop as he went from his left to his right in a big hurry. And that's one of Curtis Joseph's great skill, lateral move. And here's a good example right here, what I'm talking about, as he took what looked like a sure goal away from Alexei Yashin right there.
Team Canada starting this tournament against Russia, one of the big teams, and going all the way to Philadelphia to meet the United States, another of the big teams.
And that's one reason why this game is vitally important.
Shot by Coffey. Sacked quickly. He missed though. Gretzky to Coffey again. Shot in there. Knocked down. Score! Joe Sakic. Canada has the lead.
На 52-й секунде третьего периода канадцы реализовали численное преимущество. Уэйн Грецкий отдал передачу на своего бывшего одноклубника по Эдмонтону Полу Кофи. Канадский защитник набросил на ворота, шайба попала в кого-то из игроков на пятаке и отлетела прямо к Джо Сакику, который броском с неудобной руки вновь вывел канадцев вперед. 4-3.
Coffey, a big defensive move, stopping the pass. Iskevich shot, stop, rebound. Into the corner goes Russia pressing. Iskevich again. Shot is blocked and the puck goes across center. Zhenov is stepping in for Russia. Dropped it back. Kasparaitis' shot. It's off a stick and went wide. Kovalev is stepping out in front of the net. Loose puck. Another shot. Blocked again in front of Joseph. Canada covering up for their goalie now. But Russia forcing the play again. Kovalev coming in against Niedermeyer. It's kept in along the boards by Nicolishin. And finally, Canada gets it out. Cleared back through center. Shanahan pulled away from a check. Shanahan shot. Blocked. Good save by Heavy Bullen. And a fine shot by Shanahan. Larionov behind the back pass. Kozlov. And open. Larionov stopped by Joseph. Big save. 3 minutes left in the third. 4-3 Canada. Kovalev, who got the first goal in the game, got it ahead. They move it back in quickly. Zhenov shot. Stop. Rebound. High over the net. Off the stick. Centered again. Pressure here. Zhenov centered it. Score! Zhenov spotted. Nemchinov open. And that's what he had. The open net for a tie game with 1 minute and 41 seconds left to play in the third. It's 4-4.
The Canadians are bitterly complaining that the Russians had 6 skaters on the ice when the goal was scored. Now, whether that is true or not, I don't know. But it ended up that the Russians had 2 or 3 chances and then finally scored on this play. Nobody sees Nemchinov on the outside of the defensive box. Right here you can see Stevens doesn't see him in time, and neither does the back-checking forward. Now they're going over to find out whether there might have been 6 skaters on the ice. Now whether
Lazarevich, the linesman, went over and said something to Gregson, Harry, the referee. Now, you know, linesmen usually spot that extra body. And look at here. There's no goal. Too many men on the ice. No goal.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable that that would happen with 1 minute and 41 seconds to go.
За минуту и 41 секунду до окончания третьего периода сборная России забросила 4-ю шайбу в ворота канадцев. Но на повторе вы сможете увидеть, что у российской команды было 6 полевых игроков на площадке. Шайба не была засчитана, а сборная России получила малый штраф за нарушение численного состава. Счет остался прежним, 4-3 в пользу канадской сборной.
The 52-second mark of the period, and Lindros ran into Kozlov, and I'm Messier coming around the corner, got it back to Stevens. 35 seconds remaining. Lindros centered it. Lindros gets set, made another play. Lindros is a fire right here. Lindros takes a high step.
No doubt about it.
This could be trouble. Lindros obviously hurt.
Igor Larionov chopped Lindros on the arm as Lindros was coming over to check him, and Eric dropped his stick right away. He appears to be all right, but it was a major league slash by a guy who you think would be the most unlikely Russian to do it, Igor Larionov.
Lindros dealt the heaviest check of the game on Kozlov.
Kozlov was looking down to get the puck and kick it up to his stick. And that was a clean check. Here's the chop right here. Right across the right hand of Lindros by the look of it, or wrist.
Face off just inside the Russia blue line. Stevens, Canada controlling. Here's Fleury, he scores! That will do it. 5-3, Canada.
За 20 секунд до окончания встречи Тео Флёри с передач Грецки и Стивенса установил окончательный счет матча 5-3.
On the wrong wing and just one times it. Happy Bulin, no chance at all. And the reaction on the Canada bench tells you the score is Canada 5, Russia 3 with 19 seconds left in the game.
Fleury from Gretzky and Stevens at 1940. And Canada has taken a 5-3 lead. And the clock is winding down here in game 1. 8 seconds left. Canada has defeated Russia here in the first game, and the crowd on its feet cheering. Game over. Canada wins it.
Well, a very strange game. Canada looked like they were in trouble in the first half of the first period, then took over. They had a dismal second period, but in the third, they came alive, outshot the Russians 12.
Канада одержала победу в первом матче Кубка мира, и в следующей встрече кленовым листьям предстояло сыграть со сборной США. Сборную России ожидал перелет в Монреаль, где наша команда встретилась со сборной Словакии. Спасибо вам за просмотр. Если вам понравилось это видео, то ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал и увидимся.